Hi guys, Steph here. Oh, have I got a beauty for you today. Take a look at that gorgeous pen. A lovely, handsome fountain pen. What we've got for you here is a Parker Vacumatic fountain pen made in Canada. Now, I've shown you numerous Parker Vacumatics before, and I've also explained to you that the Vacumatic range of fountain pens are actually, if you like them, one of the most confusing range of pens to actually identify. Now, this one, I'm going to actually call it the Parker Vacumatic Standard fountain pen. The size of it, from the top of the cap to the end of the barrel, it's 129 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a lovely chunky 12 millimeters in diameter. This one, as we'll show you in a little while, is a black laminate fountain pen, or black laminate Vacumatic fountain pen. It's what we term as a double jeweled fountain pen. First of all, let's take you up to the cap there. You can see the cap has got this quite a wide chevron cap band there. If we give you a twirl, it's got the standard Parker arrow clip to the top, and as we've just shown you, we've got the black jewel to the end of the cap there, which matches the black jewel to the end of the barrel. This particular model is what we term as a lockdown filler. Again, we'll show you that in a moment. And the lockdown filler allows this sort of blind cap, if you like, as you can see, is quite a short blind cap. So the lockdown, as we'll show you in a moment, allows it to be quite a short cap. The later versions, the speed line and then the sort of the plastic ones, they had quite a longer blind cap to them. Now, this one, as we said, is made in Canada. Let me look over the camera. The barrel imprint is a little bit on the worn side, but you can clearly see to the left there it says made in Canada. Then it has Parker Vacumatic, I think, registered trademark on the barrel imprint. As I say, a little bit worn, but still legible with a loop. But all in all, in superb condition. Now the cap and the barrel, as you see, well, on the video here, quite simply look to be black, but it actually has a lovely transparent barrel to it. And again, one of the reasons they call it the laminate black, because it looks black but you still have the transparency and the lamination in the barrel. Again, what we'll do, in fact what we'll actually do, let's show you that now. What I need to do is sort of mix the lighting around a bit, change the settings on my camera, and hopefully give you a little bit better view of the transparency to the barrel. So take a look at this. Okay, so what I've actually done, I've sort of adjusted the settings, I've adjusted my lighting a little bit, and hopefully this makes it a lot clearer. You can see the clarity of the pen there, of the barrel. Inside there you can see the breather tube to the center, and then if I take you a little bit further to the right, you can see the end of the diaphragm there. Okay, now as we said, with this being a lockdown filler, what actually happens is that because it's got a short blind cap, the lockdown, or the diaphragm, is always in the extended position. Now if I actually unlock it and pull it out, there we go, you can see the diaphragm now reverts back down a little bit further, and in effect what happens is, as we press it, there you go, you can see the diaphragm inside sort of stretches out. That creates the vacuum, and that in turn allows the ink to be sucked into the pen. And then obviously once the ink is in the pen, with it being this lovely clarity, you can actually see how much ink you have in the pen. And then once you've filled it, we actually press it down, give it a twist to the right, and again you can see the diaphragm is left in the extended position. And then obviously what we'll do is just simply screw the blind cap back on. So I'm hoping that is a lot clearer for you, in lovely condition as we said, and the clarity of the barrel is actually superb. Okay, so that, as you can see, it's got a lovely transparency to the barrel. Now, as I say, it's not obvious on the video, but if you hold it up to the light, it is more than obvious. The pen was a little bit tired when it came to me. I fully restored it. As you can see, everything's been fully cleaned. We've put a new diaphragm in the pen. It's in beautiful condition. Now, little bit, as I say, it's very confusing on this pen because the lockdown fillers were from early 1930s, I believe, through to about 1939. So that was a lockdown filler, but as we'll show you, there's a slight anomaly with the nib on this particular pen. So let's take the cap off for you there. Let's show you the pen in all the different angles. As I say, an absolutely gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. So let's take it up to this section. You can see it's got the sort of concave style section to the pen there, and then if we take it to the nib, that's where the slight confusion comes in, because I believe this is a replacement nib, because it reads Parker 14 karat England. Underneath it has the letter R, and then what you can't actually see, but to the bottom of the nib, hidden inside this section, it very clearly says 1952. So the nib, I believe, is a replacement, and by the fact that it has this letter R, I believe that may indicate that it's a replacement nib. But as I said, very clearly to the end or the bottom of the nib, it reads 1952. There's a sideways view. Let's show you the feed. Very sort of standard Parker sort of ladder or comb feed. As you can see, lovely and clean. It's a lovely size pen, even with larger hands. I find it very comfortable to actually hold. Now, as you saw before, it's nice and clean internally, so I'm not going to fill the pen because I'm going to leave that to the new owner. Now, some people prefer to use the pens, some people prefer to just simply exhibit them or put them in their collection. So I'm going to leave the choice to the new owners whether they actually fill the pen or not. But what we'll do, because I know you people like to see pens writing, so let's do a dip test. So dip it in the ink and let's see how the pen writes. So what we have is a Parker Vacumatic. As I say, I'm going to call this one the standard, but either way, you know, there may be somebody out there that knows more about these Vacumatics than I do. They can maybe you know, sort of identify the pen for me, or for us people out there. Now, although the speedline fillers were from sort of 1930s to, I don't know, maybe 1939, so I'm going to date the pen, I don't know, maybe 1930s, maybe 1940s, although, as we said, the nib I believe is a replacement, and that is dated 1952. It's writing very nicely. Does it have any flex? I would say no, it's quite a hard nib. Let's do some figure of eights. And writing, I would say maybe on the finer side. Yeah, on a fine side I would say, but writing lovely and smooth, a lovely smooth nib. So somebody will actually love, again if they want to write with it, will love using this pen on a daily basis. So in fact what we'll do, let's give the nib a little bit of a wipe. We'll clean it after the video, get it ready for a new owner. Stunning, gorgeous, handsome fountain pen. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you. Don't forget, don't be shy, leave a comment below, and don't forget, a lot of you forgetting to give the video a thumbs up, so give the video a thumbs up please, and if you possibly can, support my work. And last but not least, yes I know you've heard it, but all you people, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe. But for now, I'll just say bye bye for now.